Good morning. For Traders Exclusive, this is George Kachuk, we're RCM Wealth Advisors, reporting to you from the CME Group trading floor in Chicago. Well, here we are starting the second week in July, and equity markets continue to do pretty well. I mean, there is selling pressure in the NASDAQ. A lot of the NASDAQ stocks are correcting, and we talked about this over the last few weeks where we're seeing rotation into banks and biotechnology stocks, and that's still continuing. The banks had a pop, they're digesting that move. Similar with the biotech stocks, had a nice big pop and they're kind of digesting that move. And what we're watching for is the technology stocks, which ones are going to bounce back and which aren't. So while technology is down, it's not out, and there is one specific sector of technology that one should take a look at. First of all, one should keep an eye on the former leaders technology sector and see how they perform. Specifically at stocks like NVIDIA, NVDA, we're seeing a little bit of bounce off that 50-day moving average over the last few days. Arista Networks, symbol ANET, dancing right around the 50-day moving average. We'll see if that can come up over there. We saw some pretty good bounces in some of the fiber optic stocks like Applied Optoelectronics, symbol AAOI, or Lumentum, symbol LITE. Now, and we have some of the electric scientific measuring stocks looking at pretty good bounce. Stocks like Coherent, COHR, or even IPG Photonics, the symbol IPGP, basically didn't even correct. It continues to move into new highs. Now, speaking of new highs in the technology sector, there is one group of stocks that seems to be unfazed with the technology sell-off. Specifically, those are the Chinese internet stocks. If you look at a stock like Alibaba, pretty much near highs. That symbol is BABA. We have similar internet retailer as Baozun, symbol BZUN. That's hitting new highs. And also Auto Home, symbol ATHM. These are some Chinese stocks that continue to perform well. They did not get clobbered in the tech sell-off. So that's something you might just want to take a look at. Of course, none of these are trade recommendations. You should also always consult your financial advisor to see if any trades for you. Now, speaking of Chinese stocks, other stocks that are rebounding are the Chinese educational stocks. Stocks like New Oriental Education, symbol EDU, or TAL Education, symbol TAL. Those are also bouncing back pretty good. So basically, in summary, one of the things we just want to keep in mind is that the equity market continues to move higher. New highs are good. We saw the Dow Transports hit a new high. Dow Jones is just a little bit off its highs, as is the S&P 500, while the NASDAQ corrects. So while everyone's soured a little bit on the technology stocks, they're down, but they're not out. So you should be a good idea to take a look at those. So as always, let price and volume be your guide. Have a great trading week. This is George Kachuk for RCM Wealth Advisors, reporting to you from the CME Group trading floor in Chicago. Have a great trading week.